hiring for curiosity as a competency. In my last blog, I talked about bringing curiosity into your organization as a key competency, right? With the team that you have. Now, when you're looking for new members of your team, how do you hire for it? So things to think about for curious people and what to look for. They're natural learners, so they have a learning strategy. They grow bored with routine and conforming. They're always welcoming change. They don't fear it. They always want change, and they think outside the box to solve problems and to create effectiveness through these new ideas. These are traits of curious people. They value creativity and innovation, and they ask lots of questions, right? I've seen so many leaders who get frustrated when teammates that they have or direct reports they have ask a lot of questions. Curious people will ask a lot of questions. They want to know, why do we do it that way? What started us doing it that way? Is that still the best way to do it? Why? Almost like if you've had kids, when my kids were really young, Daddy, why? Daddy, why? They grow up to be curious people, always asking why. Don't get frustrated with them. They can lead you to innovation and new and better ideas. So how do you interview for it? I'm gonna give you a few quick tips. One, you're trying to determine if they value different perspectives. So ask questions around there. Ask them for an example of when they've challenged the thinking in their current organization or previous one. How did they approach it? What was the outcome? Tell me about something new that you learned. And did you share it with your peers or direct report? And what was the outcome around there? They challenge the status quo and they want to evolve and they want to innovate. So tell me about a time when you took initiative to create a new process. Did it work? Did it not work? How could you tell if it worked or not? What was the reaction of the company when you did that? What did you learn? What's a great environment for you to be able to do that in? These are questions that we ask around this. And they always try to take new approaches into problem solving. And so look for evidence that they've done that in the past. So tell me about a recent obstacle you faced professionally. How did you overcome the obstacle? What was the result? Did it work? Did you fail? What did you learn? Common themes around here. And so these are the things that you look for, and if they can't come up with good, crisp examples of them doing that, they probably lack curiosity. Now, not everybody in the company has to be super curious and innovate and think of new ideas. If everybody did that, it might be chaos and maybe nothing exactly gets done. So I think you also have to be intentional around the position that you're interviewing for and saying, is curiosity a key trait that we're looking for within this group? Or is it not a key trait? Or do we want more of an executor, the one that says, hey, give me the plan and I'll go execute the plan? They are awesome. We have a lot of them at Service Express and they are valued and they get a lot of stuff done and it's amazing. Now, I will say from a leadership perspective, that in my opinion, the higher you go up the leadership chain, the more curious you have to be, because as you go up the leadership chain, you get further away from executing day-to-day and to get day-to-day results, and you get into more strategy and forward thinking and the ideas about where do we go and how do we get there. And so just be really intentional about the positions you're interviewing for, the competencies you're looking for. But if curiosity is one of them, hopefully I've given you a few ideas to think about and some questions to ask to determine if your candidate has those or not.